I'm Chief John Golden, Chief of the Macedonia Police Department, and my job is basically taking care of all the police needs and dispatching needs for the safety forces. We have the police department here. I also handle dispatch services, which are the police and fire, and after hours at City Hall when somebody comes in, and we also have the detective bureau. The police department protects its citizens by routine patrols and answering calls for services. A lot of times you'll see a policeman driving up and down the street, just doing a routine patrol. And it's nice that the residents can see their police officers. They're looking for any activity that's unusual. The residents enjoy seeing the police there. They know they're well protected. And sometimes you don't see the police officers late at night. When you're sleeping, we're still going through the neighborhoods, keeping the streets and the houses safe. We also do building checks late at night. Go out and rattle doors to make sure nobody's broken into businesses. We also handle calls for services, which are when citizens or people passing through call the police department dispatch, and the dispatcher sends a police officer. In Macedonia, we don't just take a report, we do an investigation. We look into everything, we check our sources, we take statements, and we try to resolve the issue. The idea is go out, get to the root of the problem, spend as much time as needed, and solve the problem then and there, so we don't have to keep going back, and so that the neighbors may not be the best of friends, but can reside next to each other peacefully and get along. In a minute here, we're going to take a tour of the police station, and we're going to go through the patrolman's room. We're going to step into dispatch real quick. We're going to go see the detective bureau and the popular jail. Okay, this is the patrolman's room. This is where the officers have their first roll call. They have desks where they do their reports. They have a phone where they get voicemail if there's off or somebody calls to get back in contact with them. Behind the camera is their mailboxes. On the front wall here are various notes, special attentions, BOLOs, departmental information, notices from the courts, and a variety of other things that you can see littered all over the board. New information to my officers on this other board on the right. These two computers are where they take the reports in the computer. If somebody comes in, they sit down in a chair and they log it in there. We also do criminal charges there and various other reports. Everything is pretty much done at those two computers. This is dispatch for police and fire. Here we dispatch for Macedonia Police and Fire, Northfield Village Police and Fire, Boston Heights Police and Fire. This is the Detective Bureau. I'm going to turn you over to Detective Sergeant Ken Turley, and he's going to explain what they do back here.
I'm Sergeant Ken Turley. I'm with the City of Macedonia Police Department. I'm assigned to the Criminal Detective Bureau. We investigate felony crimes, frauds, robberies, arson, every manner of crime actually, as long as it's a felony.
This is the police arsenal. It's not very big, but we have a few things in here of interest. These are ballistic vests. They're heavy duty, stop a rifle round. There's ceramic plates in there. We have AR-15 patrol rifles. On the other side here we have beanbag shotguns and extra shotguns. We have some extra ammunition in here. Obviously we have targets for target practice. This is the corrections office in the jail. The men's day room is on this side, women is on that side. This is another control panel that you can open and close the doors throughout the jail from this location. This is a cell inside the Macedonia City Jail. We have a shelf, we have a desk with a seat, you have a sink to wash up with a water fountain, toilet, your bed, and your window. This is the booking room back in the jail. When a prisoner comes in, they come through the sally port over there behind that wall outside. They come through this door that you can see right here into the secured foyer. They get first patted down again. Their possessions are put in a little box like this, Tupperware container. They're brought through this door and they have a seat right here, and they're booked into the jail with this computer. We have their rights up there. We also have the Intoxilize and BAC Data Master for doing DUI arrests. We have a board there where they've taken a picture. It has the inches and feet on there. And down here on this counter we have a automated fingerprint reader. So you scan their fingerprints into the computer, and it logs them automatically onto a card. And that's a tour of the Macedonia Police Department. I hope you enjoyed it. Check us out on Facebook and sign up for Nixle and get advisory and alerts of what's going on in the police department.